Why do more than 1 billion Muslims celebrate Eid al-Adha every year? It's not just about happiness or a special day. It's a powerful message about sacrifice and faith. Stay with me and discover the secret of Eid that brings us all together. Things you might hear for the first time and how Muslims in Russia celebrate this Eid. Peace be upon you and God's mercy and blessings. I'm Ali Abdelati, a software engineering student studying in Kazan, a Muslim city in Russia. I say it's Muslim first because it was Muslim before it became a part of Russian Federation. In this video, we will talk about one of the most important Muslim holidays, the blessings of Eid al-Adha. We will learn together why do we celebrate Eid al-Adha, the greatest story behind this Eid, the story of sacrifice and faith of Prophet Ibrahim, or Abraham, as like English people say, peace be upon him. The connection between Eid and the great Hajj season, the symbols and meanings that Eid al-Adha carries in every Muslim's life, the customs and traditions people do on Eid, and their social and spiritual importance, the lessons we can learn from Eid to live a better life. Join me to understand the true meaning of Eid al-Adha and why it's important to every Muslim in the world. Why do we celebrate Eid al-Adha? Eid al-Adha is not just an annual happy occasion. It's a great memory that brings us together around important values like faith, obedience, and sacrifice for God. Imagine if someone asked you to sacrifice your own son. Could you do it? This is where the most famous story of faith and sacrifice begins. The story of Prophet Ibrahim and his great test, which we will now learn about. The story of Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, is the real reason behind Eid al-Adha. Prophet Ibrahim was a full believer in God, and God tested him by asking him to sacrifice what he loved most, his son Ismail. Even though it was very hard, Ibrahim didn't hesitate and agreed to obey God with all his heart. But God was merciful, and instead of sacrificing, he provided a big ram at the last moment. This story teaches us the meaning of true obedience and sacrifices with faith. That's why all Muslims celebrate Eid al-Adha every year, reminding them of this great story and the values of faith and sacrifice. Eid is also connected with al-Hajj pilgrimage season, where millions of Muslims gather in Mecca and finish their rituals on Eid day, living the story of Ibrahim and celebrating obedience. The connection between Eid and the great Hajj season. Eid al-Adha has a very strong link to the Hajj season because it happens on the same day pilgrims finish their rituals in Mecca. Millions of Muslims from all over the world gather for Hajj and celebrate Eid together. This makes Eid is not just a happy event, but also a symbol of Muslim unity and faith. Eid al-Adha is more than just sacrificing animals and sharing meat. It holds deep meanings in every Muslim's life. It's a message about sacrifice, obedience, and faith that we should live not only on Eid day, but every day of our lives. The symbols and meanings Eid al-Adha carries in every Muslim's life. Eid al-Adha is not just an ordinary day. It's full of symbols and important meanings in every Muslim's life. Eid teaches us sacrifice, obedience, patience, and faith in God even in hard times. It also makes us think about giving and helping those in need, living with love and unity among people. That's why Eid comes with traditions and customs that have great meaning in society and religion. The Eid prayer brings everyone together, and the sacrifice and sharing meat confirm cooperation and caring for others, making poor people happy with us at Eid. These customs are not just things we do. They are ways to live the true values of Eid and strengthen family, friends, and neighbors' bonds. The customs and traditions people do on Eid and their social and spiritual importance. On Eid al-Adha, people do many customs that have big social and spiritual meaning. People pray the Eid prayer together in the mosque or prayer place. This gathers everyone in one place and makes them feel the spirit of community. Then comes the sacrifice, which is a symbol of sacrifice and obedience. The meat is shared with family, friends, and poor people, encouraging giving and solidarity. These customs are not just rituals but express important values like love, sacrifice, and helping others, and they strengthen love between people. Eid al-Adha is not just a holiday, it's an occasion that brings us all together under one word. Eid strengthens love among family, friends, and neighbors and makes people feel they are part of one united community that always stands by each other. The importance of Eid in strengthening social bonds. Eid al-Adha plays a big role in building strong social ties between people. On this day, families gather, friends and neighbors meet, and everyone shares the joy and blessings together. It's not just a normal gathering, but it's a time to renew love and harmony between us, to emphasize the importance of solidarity and support in our society. From Eid, we can learn great lessons to live by every day. Faith and trust in God should always be in our hearts. Patience and obedience when facing difficulties. Kindness and helping those in need are not just duties, but secrets to God's pleasure and blessings in life. Lessons learned from Eid. From Eid al-Adha, we can get big lessons that stay with us for life. First, faith and trust in God. Trust in His wisdom and every decision He makes for us. Also, patience and obedience. Always ready to obey God even if circumstances are hard. Most importantly, kindness and helping the needy, because this is not only our duty, but it also brings us closer to God and makes our life better. By the way, in the next episode, we will talk about the special Eid al-Adha customs in Russia, which have a unique and special character. If you like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends so everyone benefits. Peace be upon you and see you next time.